Another in town with my life. For every moment shared with you, not out in the day, but never fully gone, calling me back again until the coming of a dawn.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Beckman Performing Arts Center. Before we begin, we kindly ask that you take a moment to silence all mobile devices and refrain from texting, as it may disrupt the experience for your fellow audience members. For the safety of our performers and crew, please no flash photography or videography throughout the show. Please be advised that food and drink are not permitted inside the Performing Arts Center. Should you need to store any food or beverages, please take advantage of our designated areas outside the theater. 12th night photos will also be available to purchase in the lobby. There will be one 15-minute intermission during the show. Thank you and enjoy.
Of love, play on. Give me excess of it. That surfeiting the appetite may sicken and so die. Oh, that strain again. When had a dying fall? Oh, it came over my ear like the sweet sound that breathes upon a bank of violets, stealing and giving odor. Enough! No more. 'Tis not so sweet now as it was before. O spirit of love, how quick and fresh art thou, that, notwithstanding thy capacity, receiveth as the sea, not enters there of what validity and pitch soe'er, but falls into abatement and low price, even in a minute. So full of shapes is fancy that it alone is high fantastical.
Will you go hunt, my lord?
What, Curio?
The hart.
Why, so I do, the noblest that I have. When mine eyes did see Olivia first, methought she purged the air of pestilence. That instant was I turned into a hart, and my desires, like fell and cruel hounds, ever since pursue me. How now? What news of her?
So please, my lord, I might not be admitted, but from her handmaids do return this answer. The element itself to 7 years' heat shall not behold her face in ample view. But like a corset she'll veiled walk, and water once a day her chamber rounds, with eye offending brine all this to season. A brother's that love which she would keep fresh, and lasting in her sad remembrance.
Oh, she that hath a heart of that fine frame, to pay this debt of love but to a brother. How will she love, when the rich golden shaft hath killed the flock of all affections else that live in her? Her liver, brain, and heart, these sovereign thrones are all supplied and filled. Her sweet perfections with oneself king. Away before me, to beds of flowers. Love thoughts lie rich when canopied with bowers.
What country, friend, is this?
This is Illyria, lady.
And what should I do in Illyria? My brother is in Elysium. Perchance he is not drowned. What think you, sailor?
It is perchance that you yourself were saved.
Oh, my poor brother. And so perchance may he be.
True, madam. And to comfort you with chance, assure yourself, after our ship did split, and you and those poor numbers saved with you hung on our driving boat, I saw your brother, most provident in peril, bind himself, courage and hope both teaching him the practice, to a strong mast that lived upon the sea, where like Arion on the dolphin's back, I saw him hold acquaintance with the waves, so long as I could see.
For saying so, here's gold. My own escape unfoldeth to my hope. Whereto thy seat, stir to authority, for like of him. Knowest thou this country?
Ay, madam, well, for I was born and bred not 3 hours' travel from this very place.
Who governs here?
A noble duke in nature as a name.
What is his name?
Orsino.
Orsino! I've heard my father name him. He was a bachelor then.
And so is now, or was so very late, for but a month ago I went from hence, and then 'twas fresh in murmur, for as you know, what the great do, the less will prattle of, that he did seek the love of the fair Olivia,
What's she?
a virtuous maid, the daughter of a count that died some 12 months since, leaving her in the protection of his son, her brother, who then shortly also died, for whose dear love she hath abjured the very sight and company of men.
Oh, that I served that lady and might not be delivered to the world till I had made mine own occasion mellow what my estate is.
That were hard to compass, for she will admit no kind of suit. No, not the Duke's.
There is a fair behavior in thee, captain, and though that nature with a beauteous wall doth oft close in pollution, yet of thee I will believe thou hast a mind that suits with this thy fair and outward character. I prithee, and I'll pay thee bounteously. Conceal me what I am, and be my aid, for such disguise shall happily become the form of my intent. I'll serve this duke. Thou shalt present me as an eunuch to him. It may be very worth thy pains, for I can sing and speak to him in many sorts of music that will allow me very worth his service. What else, mayhap? To time I will commit. Only shape thou thy silence to my wit.
Be you his eunuch, and your mute I'll be. When my tongue blabs, let mine eyes not see.
I thank thee. Lead me on.
What a plague means my niece to seek the death of her brother thus. I am sure care is an enemy to life.
By my troth, Sir Toby, you must come in earlier nights. Your cousin, my lady, takes great exceptions to your ill hours.
Why, let her accept before accepted.
Aye, but you must confine yourself within the modest limits of order.
Confine? I'll confine myself no finer than I am. These clothes be good enough to drink in, and so be these boots too. And they be not, let them hang themselves in their own straps.
That quaffing and drinking will undo you. I heard my lady talk of it yesterday, and of a foolish knight you brought in one night to be her wooer?
Who, Sir Andrew Aguecheek?
Aye, he.
Why, he's as tall a man as any is in Illyria.
What's that to the purpose?
He has 3,000 ducats a year.
Aye, but he'll have but a year in all these ducats. He's very full and a prodigal.
5, if you'll say so. He plays, the viol de gamboy, and speaks 3 or 4 languages, word for word, with a book, and hath all the good gifts of nature.
He hath indeed almost natural, for besides that he's a fool, he's a great fool. He hath indeed the gifts of a coward, to allay the gust he hath in quarreling. 'Tis thought among the prudent he would quickly have the gift of a grave.
By this hand, they are scoundrels and subtractors that say so of him. Who are they?
Those that add, more of his drunk nightly in your company.
Drinking healths to my niece. I'll drink to her as long as there is passage in my throat, and drink in Illyria. He's a coward and a coy-show that drink to my niece till his brains turn, the toe like a perished top. What, wench? Castiliano Volgo, for here comes Sir Andrew Agueface.
Sir Toby Belch, how now, Sir Toby Belch?
Sweet Sir Andrew.
And bless you, fair shrew.
And you too, sir.
Cost, Sir Andrew, a cost.
What's that?
My niece's chambermaid.
Good mistress, a cost. I desire a better acquaintance.
My name is Mary, sir.
Good mistress Mary, a cost.
You mistake, knight. A cost is front her, board her, woo her, assail her.
By my troth, I would not undertake her in this company. Is that the meaning of a cost?
I fare thee well, gentlemen.
And thou that part so, Sir Andrew, wouldst thou might never draw sword again.
And you part so, fair mistress, I would I might never draw sword again. Fair lady, tell me, do you think you have fools in hand?
I have not you by the hand, sir.
Oh, Mary, but you shall have, and here's my hand.
Now, sir, thought is free. I pray you take your hand to the buttery bar and let it drink.
Oh, wherefore, sweetheart? What's your metaphor?
It's dry, sir.
Why, I hope so. I'm not such an ass, but I can keep my hand dry. But what's your jest?
A dry jest, sir?
Are you full of them?
Aye, sir, I have them at my fingers' ends. Marry, now that I let go of yours, I have none.
Oh, knights, thou lackst the cup of canary. When have I ever seen thee so put down?
Never in your life, I think, unless you see canary put me down. Methinks sometimes I have no more wit than an ordinary man or a Christian. But I am a great eater of beef. I believe that disarmed my wit.
No question.
And I thought that I'd forswear it. I'll ride home tomorrow, Sir Toby.
Pourquoi, my dear knights?
What is pourquoi? To do or not to do? I would I had bestowed the time and the tongues that I had in fencing, dancing, and bear baiting. Oh, had I but followed the arts.
Hadst thou had an excellent head of hair!
Why? Would that have mended my hair?
Ask question for thou Cecil not. Curl by nature.
But it becomes me well enough, does it not?
Excellent, it hangs like flax on a staff. And you have to see a housewife take thee between her legs and spit it off.
Faith. I'll home tomorrow, Sir Toby. Your niece will not be seen, or if she be as 4 to 1, she'll none of me. The Count himself here hard by woos her.
She'll none of the Count. She'll not match above her degree, neither in estate, years, nor wit. I've heard her swear it. Tuts, there's life in it, man.
I'll stay a month longer. I'm the fellow of the strangest mind in the world. I delight in masks and revels, sometimes all together.
How good at these cakewashers' nights.
Oh, as good as any man in Illyria, and whatsoever he be under the degree of my betters. But I won't compare with an old man.
What is thy excellence Galliard knights?
Faith, I can cut a caper.
I can cut the mutton to it.
I think I have the back trick simply as strong as any man in Illyria.
Wherefore are these things hid? Wherefore keep these gifts a curtain before them? Are they like to take dust, like Mistress Maule's picture? Why dost thou not go to church in a galliard and come home in a Coranto? My very walk should be a jig. I would not so much as make water, but in a sink apace. What dost thou mean? Is it a world to hide virtues in? I did think by the excellent constitution of thy leg it was formed under the star of a galliard.
Aye, 'tis strong, and it doesn't differ well in a dun-colored stock. Shall we set about some revels?
What shall we do else? Were we not born under Taurus?
Taurus? That's sides and hearts.
No, sir. It is legs and thighs. Let me see thy caper. Aye! Excellent!
If the Duke continues these favors towards you, Cesario, you are like to be much advanced. He hath known you 3 days, and already you are no stranger.
You either fear his humor or my negligence that you call in question the continuance of his love. Is he inconstant, sir, in his favors?
No, believe me.
I thank you. Here comes the Count.
Who saw Cesario home?
On your attendance, my lord, here.
Stand you a while aloof. Cesario, thou knowst no less but all. I've unclasped to thee the book even of my secret soul. Therefore, good youth, adjust thy gait unto her. Be not denied access. Stand at her doors and tell them there thy fixed foot shall grow till thou have audience.
Surely, my noble lord, if she be so abandoned to her sorrow as you spoke, she will never admit me.
Be clamorous and leap all civil bounds rather than make unprofited return.
Say I do speak with her, my lord. What then?
Oh, then unfold the passion of my love. Surprise her with discourse of my dear faith. It shall become thee well to axe my woes. She will attend it better in thy youth than an nuncio of a more grave aspect.
I think not so, my lord.
Here, lad, believe it. Thou say thou art a man. Diana's lip is not more smooth and rubious. Thy small pipe is as the maiden's organ, shrill and sound. All is semblance of a woman's part. I know thy constellation's right apt for this affair. Some 4 or 5 attend him, all if you will, for I myself am best when least in company. Prosper well in this, and thou shalt live as freely as thy lord to call his fortunes thine.
I'll do my best to woo your lady, my lord. Yet a powerful strife, whoe'er I woo, myself would be his wife.
my lips will not open so wide as a bristle may enter in the way of thy excuse. My lady will hang thee for thy absence.
Let her hang me. He that is well hung in this world needs to fear no colors.
Make that good.
He shall see no fear.
Yet you will be hanged for being so long absent. It's a good Latin answer, and I can tell you where that saying was born of, I fear no colors.
Where, good Mistress Mary?
The wars, and that you may be bold to say so in your foolery.
Well, God give them the wisdom that have it, and those that are fools, let them use their talents.
Be hanged for being so long absent or turned out of doors, is that not as good as hanging to you?
Many a good hanging prevent a good marriage, and as for turning away, let summer bear it out.
You are resolute then.
Not so, but I am on 2 points.
That if one break, the other will hold, or that if both break, your gaskins will fall.
Apt in good faith, very apt. Now, go thy way. If Sir Toby were to give up drinking, you'd be as witty a piece of Eve's flesh as any in Illyria.
Peace, you rogue, no more of that. Here comes my lady. Make your excuse wisely, you were best.
Wit, and be thy will, put me into good fooling. Those wits who think they have thee do very oft prove fools. And I, who am sure I lack thee, may pass for a wise man. For what says Quinopolis? Better a witty fool than a foolish wit. Oh, God bless thee, lady. Take the fool away. Did you not hear her, gentlemen? Take away the lady.
Go to, you're a dry fool. I'll no more of you. Besides, you grow dishonest.
2 faults, Madonna, that drinking good counsel will mend. Give the dry fool a drink, and he is no longer dry. Bid the dishonest man mend himself, he is no longer dishonest. If he cannot mend himself, send him to the botcher. Anything that is mended is but patched. Sin that transgresses is but patched with virtue, and virtue that amends is but patched with sin. If this simple syllogism will serve so, if it will not, what remedy? For there is no true cuckold but calamity, so beauty's a flower. The lady, babe, take away the fool. Therefore I say again, take her away.
Sir, I bade them take away you.
This imprisonment in the highest degree, lady, cuculus non facit monaceum. That is as much to say as I wear not motley in my brain. Give me leave to prove you a fool.
Can you do it?
Dexterously, good Madonna.
Make your proof.
Why mournest thou, Madonna?
Good fool for my brother's death.
I think his soul is in hell, Madonna.
I know his soul is in heaven, fool.
Then you the more fool for mourning your brother's soul, which is in heaven. Take away the fool, gentlemen.
Well, what say you to that, Malvolio? Doth he not mend?
Yes, and shall do till the pangs of death shake him. Infirmity that decays the wise doth ever make the better fool.
God send you a speedy infirmary, sir, for increasing your folly. Sir Toby will swear that I am no fox, but he would not pass his word for 2 pence that thou art no fool.
What say you to that, Malvolio?
I marvel your ladyship takes delight in such a barren rascal. I saw him put down the other day with an ordinary fool who has no more brains than a stone. Look you now, he's out of his guard already. Unless you laugh and minister occasion to him, he is gagged. I protest to take these wise men who crow so at these set kind of fools, no better than the fool Xannies.
Oh, Malvolio, you are sick of self-love and taste with a distempered appetite. To be generous, skilless, and of free disposition is to take those things for bird bolts that shoot him cannon bullets. There's no slander in a loud fool, though he do nothing but rail, nor no railing in a known discreet manner, that he do nothing but reprove.
Mercury endue thee, lady, for thou speakest well of fools.
Madam, there is at the gate a young gentleman that much desires to speak with you.
Oh, from the Count Orsino, is it?
I know not, madam. 'Tis a very young gentleman, and well attended to.
Well, who of my people hold him in delay?
Sir Toby, madam, your kinsman.
Oh, fetch him off, I pray you. He speaks nothing but madman. Fie on him. Go you, Malvolio. If it be a suit from the Count, I am sick or not at home, what you will to dismiss it. Now you see, sir, how your fooling grows old, and people dislike it.
Lady, you speak of us as if thy eldest son were a fool whose skull doth cram with brains. Oh, for here he comes now, one of your kinsmen with the most weak Piamato.
Aye, by mine honor half drunk. What is he at the gate, cousin?
A gentleman.
A gentleman? What gentleman?
There's a gentleman here. Plague of these pickled herring. How now, socks?
Good Sir Toby!
Cousin, how have you come so early by this lethargy?
Lechery? I defy lechery. There's one at the gates.
Aye, married, what is he?
Let him be the devil, and he will. I care not. Give me faith. Say I. Well, it's all one.
What's a drunken man like, fool?
Like a fool, a madman, and a drowned man. The first draught above heat makes him a fool, the second mads him, and the third drowns him.
Go thou and seek the crowner, and let him sit a my cuz, for he's in the 3rd degree of drink. He's drowned. Go look after him.
He is but mad yet, and the fool will look to the madman!
Madam, yond young fellow swears he will speak with you. I told him you were sick. He takes upon himself to understand so much and therefore comes to speak with you. I then told him you were asleep. He seems to have foreknowledge on the subject and therefore comes to speak with you. What is to be said to him, my lady? He's fortified against any denial.
Tell him I shall not speak with him.
Has been told so, and yet he says he'll stand at your door like a sheriff's post and be the supporter to a bench, but he'll speak with you.
What kind of man is he?
Why, of mankind.
What manner of man?
Of very ill manner. He'll speak with you, will you or no?
Of what years and personage is he?
Not yet old enough for a man, nor young enough for a boy. As is a squash before 'tis a peace god, or a codling before 'tis an apple. 'Tis with him in standing water between boy and man. He's very well favored, and he speaks very shrewishly. One would think his mother's milk were scarce out of him.
Let him approach. Call him my gentlewoman.
Gentlewoman, my lady calls.
Come give me my veil and throw it over my face. We'll hear once more of Orsino's embassy.
The honorable lady of the house. Which is she?
Speak to me, I shall answer for her. Your will?
Most radiant, exquisite, and unmatchable beauty. I pray you, tell me if this be the lady of the house, for I never saw her. I would be loath to cast away my speech for, besides that it is excellently well penned. I have taken great pains to con it. Good beauties, let me sustain no scorn. I am very comfortable even to the least sinister usage.
Whence came you, sir?
I can say little more than I've studied, and that question's out of my part. Good gentle one, give me modest assurance, if you be the lady of the house, that I may proceed in my speech.
Are you a comedian?
My profound heart, no. Yet by the very fangs of malice, I swear I am not that I play. Are you the lady of the house?
If I do not usurp myself, I am.
Most certain if you are she, you do usurp yourself. For what is yours to bestow is not yours to reserve. But this is from my commission. I will on with my speech in your praise and then show you the heart of my message.
Oh, come to what is important in it. I forgive you the praise.
Alas, I've taken great pains to study it, and 'tis poetical.
Oh, it is the more like to be famed. I pray you keep it in. I heard you were saucy at my gates and allowed your approach rather to wonder at you than to hear you. If you be not mad, be gone. If you have reason, be brief. 'Tis not so time in a moon with me, and so skipping a dialogue.
Will you hoist sail, sir? Here lies your way.
No, good swabber, I am to hold here a little longer. Some mollification for your giant, sweet lady.
Tell me your mind.
I am a messenger.
Sure, you have some hideous matter to deliver when the courtesy of it is so fearful. Speak your office.
It alone concerns your ear. I bring no overture of war, no taxation of homage. I hold the olive in my hand. My words are as full of peace as matter.
Yet you began rudely. What would you? What are you?
The rudeness that hath appeared in me have I learned from my entertainment. What I am and what I would are as secret as maidenhead. To your ears, divinity. To any others, profanation.
Give us the place alone. We'll hear once more of this divinity. Now, sir, what is your text?
Dear lady.
A comfortable doctrine, and much may be said of it. Where lies your text?
In Orsino's bosom.
In his bosom? In what chapter of his bosom?
To answer by the method, in the first of his heart.
Oh, I have read it. It is heresy. Have you any more to say?
Good madam, let me see your face.
Have you any commission from your lord to negotiate with my face? You are out of your text. But we shall draw the curtain and paint you the picture. Ah, look you, sir, such a one I was this present. Is it not well done?
'Tis excellently done, if God did all.
'Tis ingrained, sir, 'twill endure wind and weather.
'Tis beauty truly blent, whose red and white nature's own sweet and cunning hand laid on. Lady, you are the cruelest she alive, if you will lead these graces to the grave and leave the world no copy.
Oh, sir, I will not be so hard-hearted. I will give out divers schedules of my beauty. It shall be inventoried in every particle and utensil labeled to my will. As, item, 2 lips, indifferent red. Item, 2 gray eyes, with lids to them. Item, 1 neck, 1 chin, and so forth. Were you sent hither to praise me?
I see what you are. You are too proud. But if you were the devil, you are fair. My lord and master loves you. Such love could be but recompense, though you were crowned the nonpareil of beauty.
How does he love me?
With adorations, fertile tears, with groans that thunder love, with sighs of fire.
Your lord does know my mind. I cannot love him. Yet I suppose him virtuous, know him noble, of great estate, of fresh and stainless youth, in voices well divulged, free, learned, and valiant, and in dimension and the shape of nature a gracious person. But yet, I cannot love him. He might have took his answer long ago.
If I did love you in my master's flame with such a suffering, such a deadly life, in your denial I would find no sense. I would not understand it.
Why? What would you?
Make me a willow cabin at your gate and call upon my soul within the house? Write loyal cantons of condemned love and sing them loud even in the dead of night? Hallow your name to the reverberant hills and make the babbling gossip of the air cry out, Olivia! Or you should not rest between the elements of air and earth, but you should pity me.
You might do much. What is your parentage?
About my fortunes, yet my state as well. I am a gentleman.
Well, get you to your lord. Let him send no more. I cannot love him. Fare thee well. I thank thee for thy pains. Spend this for me.
I am no feed post lady. Keep your purse. My master, not I, lacks recompense. Let love make his heart of flint that you shall love, and let your fervor, like my master's, be placed in contempt. Farewell, fair cruelty.
What is your parentage? Of my fortunes, yet my state as well. I am a gentleman. Oh, how be sworn thou art! Thy tongue, thy face, thy limbs, actions, and spirit do give thee fivefold blazon. Not too fast. Soft, soft. Unless the master were the man. How now, even so quickly may one catch the plague? Why, methinks I feel this youth's perfections with an invisible and subtle stealth to creep in at mine eyes. Well, let it be. What ho, Malvolio?
Here, madam, at your service.
Run after that same peevish messenger, the county's man. He left this ring behind him. Would I or not tell him I'll none of it. Desire him not to flatter with his lord, nor hold him up with high hopes. I am not for him. But if he should come again tomorrow, I'll give him reasons for it. Hither.
Madam, I will.
Oh, I know not what, and fear to find mine eye too great a flatterer for my mind. Fate, show thy force, ourselves we do not owe. What is decreed must be, and be this so.
Will you stay no longer, nor will you not that I go with you?
By your patience, no. My stars shine darkly over me. The malignancy of my fate might perhaps distemper yours. Therefore, I must crave you of your leave that I may bear my evils alone. 'Twere bad recompense for your love to lay any of them on you.
Well, tell me whither you are bound.
No, sooth, sir. My determinate voyage is mere extravagancy. But I perceive in you so excellent a touch of modesty that you will not extort from me what I'm willing to keep in. Therefore, it charges me in manners, the rather to express myself. My name is Sebastian, that which I call Rodrigo. My father was that Sebastian of Messalene, whom I know you've heard of. He left behind him myself and a sister, both born in an hour. Oh, would the heavens had been pleased would we had so ended. But you, sir, altered that. For some hour before you took me from the breach of the waves was my sister drowned.
Alas the day.
A lady, sir, was yet of many accounted beautiful. Though it was said she much resembled me, though I could not with such estimable wonder over far believe that, yet thus far I will boldly publish her. She had a mind that envy could not but call fair. She is drowned already, sir, with salt water, though I seem to drown her remembrance again with more.
Pardon me, sir, your bad entertainment.
Oh, my good Antonio.
Well, if you will not murder me for my love, then let me be your servant.
If you will not undo what you have done, that is, kill him whom you have recovered, desire it not. Fare thee well. My bosom is full of kindness, and I am yet so near the manners of my mother that, upon seeking, my eyes will tell tales of thee. I am bound to the Count Orsino's court. Farewell.
The gentleness of all the gods go with thee, for I have many enemies in Orsino's court, lest I would very shortly see thee there. But come what may, I do adore thee so. Let danger seem sport, and I will go.
Were not you even now with the Countess Olivia?
Even now, sir, on a moderate pace I have arrived but hither.
She returns this ring to you, sir. You might have spared me my pains to have taken it away yourself. She adds, moreover, that you should put your lord into a desperate assurance that she will none of him. One thing more, that you never be so hardy to come again in his affairs, unless it be to report your lord's taking of this. Receive it so.
She took the ring of me. Well, none of it.
Oh, come, sir, you peevishly threw it to her, and it is her will it should be so returned. If it be worth stooping for, there it lies in your eye. If not, be it his who finds it.
I left no ring with her. What means this lady? Fortune forbid my outsides have not charmed her. She made good view of me. So much, indeed, that sure methought her eyes had lost her tongue before she did speak and starts distractedly. She loves me! Sure! The cunning of her passion invites me in this churlish messenger. None of my lord's ring? Why, he sent her none! I am the man. If it be so, as 'tis, poor lady, she were better love a dream. Disguise, I see thou art a wickedness wherein the pregnant enemy does much. How easy it is for the proper false in women's waxen hearts to set their forms. Alas, our frailty is the cause, not we. For such as we are made of, such we be. How will this fadge? My master loves her dearly, and I, poor monster, fond as much on him as she, mistaken, seems to dote on me. What will become of this? As I am man, my state is desperate for my master's love. As I am woman, now. Alas the day! What thriftless sighs shall poor Olivia breathe? Oh! Time! Thou must untangle this, not I. It is much too hard a knot for me to untie.
Approach, Sir Andrew. Not to be a bed after midnight is to be up betimes, and follicular surgery thou knowest.
By my troth, I know not, but I know to be up late, to be up late.
A false conclusion I hate it as an unfilled can. To be up after midnight is to go to bed then is to go to bed early, so to go to bed after midnight is to go to bed betimes. Does not our life consist of the four elements?
Faith, so they say, but I think it rather consists of eating and drinking.
Thou art a scholar. Let us therefore eat and drink. Marian, I say a stupefy.
Here comes the fool, I faith.
How now, my hearts? Have you ever seen a picture of we three?
Welcome, ass. Let's have a catch.
By my troth, the fool has an excellent breast. I had rather than 40 shillings I had such a leg, and so sweet a breath to sing as the fool has. In sooth, thou wast in very gracious fooling last night, when thou spokest of Pigogrammatus, of the Vapians passing the equinoctial of Quabus. 'Twas very good, I faith. I sent thee 6 pence for thy lamont, hadst it?
I did Empedicus thy fertility. Malvolio's nose is no whipstock. My lady has a white hand, and the Myrmidons are no bottle alehouses.
Excellent. Why, this is the best of fooling when all's done. Now, a song.
Come on. There are 6 pence for you. Let's have a song.
There's a testicle of me too.
Would you have a song of love or good life?
A love song, a love song.
I care not for good life.
Oh, mistress mine, where are you roaming? Oh, stand here, my true love's coming, that can sing both high and low. Trip no further, pretty sweet hand, journey's end in lovers meeting. Every wise man's son doth know.
Excellent. Good, I faith.
What is love? 'Tis not hereafter. Present mirth of present laughter. What's to come is still unsure. In delay there lies no plenty. Now come and kiss me sweet and 20. Useless stuff will not endure.
Why? A mellifluous voice as I am true knight.
A contagious breath.
Very sweet and contagious, I faith.
To hear, but in whose it is dulcet and contagion. But shall we make the welkin dance indeed? Shall we rouse a night owl and a cat that will draw 3 souls out of one weaver? Shall we do it?
And you love me, let's do it. I'm dog and a catch.
Try your lady, sir, and some dogs catch well.
Most certain. Let our catch be thou knave.
Thou knave knight? I would be constrained to call thou knave knight.
'Tis not the first time I've constrained one to call me knave. Come, fool, begin. It begins, hold thy peace.
I shall never begin if I hold my peace.
Excellent. Come, fool, begin.
I hold thy peace, and 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 I hold thy peace. What caterwauling do you keep here? If my lady had not called up her steward Malvolio and bid him turn me out of doors, never trust me.
My ladies, it's high, and we are politicians of Folios and Pegorramsey. And 3 merry men be we! Am not I consanguineous? Am I not of her blood? Tilly Valley lady, the daughter man in Babylon, lady, lady.
Beshrew me, the knight's an admirable fooling.
Aye, he does it well if he be disposed, and so do I too. He does it with a better grace, but I do it more natural.
On the 12th day of December.
For the love of God, peace!
My masters! Are you mad? Or what are you? Have you no wit, manners, nor honesty, but to gabble like tinkers at this time of night? Do you make an alehouse of my lady's house, that you squeak out your cosier's catches without any mitigation or remorse of voice? Is there no respect for place, persons, nor time in you?
We did keep time, sir, and our catches snack up.
Sir Toby, I must be round with you. My lady bade me tell you that While she harbors you here as her kinsman, she is nothing allied to your disorders. If you can separate yourself and your misdemeanors, you are welcome to the house. If not, and it would please you to take leave of her, she is very willing to bid you farewell.
Farewell, dear heart, for I must needs be gone.
His eyes do show his days are almost done.
Is it even so?
I will never die.
Sir Toby, there you lie.
This is much credit to you.
Shall I bid him go?
And what if you do?
Shall I bid him go and spare not?
Oh, no, no, no! You dare not.
Out of tune, sir, you lie. Art any more than a steward? Dost thou think, because thou art virtuous, there will be no more cakes and ale?
By St. Anne, and there be ginger hot in the mouth too.
Howard's in the right. Go, sir, rub your chain with crumbs. A sip of wine, Maria.
Mistress Mary, if you prized my lady's favorite anything more than content, you would not give means to this uncivil rule. She shall know of it by this hand.
Go shake your ears.
Oh, 'tis as good a deed as to drink when a man's a-hungry, to challenge him in the field, and then to break promise with him, and make a fool of him.
Do it, knight. I'll write thee a challenge. I'll deliver thy inclination to him by word of mouth.
Sweet Sir Toby, be patient for tonight. Since the youth of the Count was today with thy lady, she is much out of quiet. As for Monsieur Malvolio, let me alone with him. If I cannot gull him into a nay word and make him a common recreation, do not believe I wit enough to lie straight in my bed. I know I can do it.
Possess us, possess us. Tell us something of him.
Mary, sir, sometimes he's a kind of Puritan.
Oh, if I thought that, I'd beat him like a dog.
What, for being a Puritan? Exquisite reason, dear knight?
I have no exquisite reason for it, but I've reason good enough.
The devil of Puritan that is, or anything constantly but a time pleaser. An affection asks out constate without book and utters it by great swarths. Oh, best persuaded of himself, so crammed as he thinks that it is his grounds of faith that all that look upon him love him, and in that vice in him will my residence find notable cause for work.
What wilt thou do?
I'll drop in his way some obscure epistles of love, wherein by the color of his beard, the shape of his leg, the manner of his gait, the expression of his eye, forehead, complexion, oh, he shall find himself most feelingly personated. I can write very much like my lady, your niece. On a forgotten matter, we can hardly make distinction of our hands.
Excellent, I smell a device.
Yes, I have it in my nose too.
He shall think by the letters that thou wilt drop, that they come from my niece, and that she is in love with him.
My purpose is indeed a horse of that color.
And your horse would now make him an ass?
To ass, I doubt not.
Oh, it will be admirable.
Sport royal, I warrant you. I know my physical work with him. I'll plant you two, and let the fool make a third, which you shall find the letter. Observe his construction of it. For this night to bed, and dream on the event.
Good night, Princess Leia.
Before me, she's a good wench.
She's a beagle, purebred, and one that adores me. What of that?
Oh, I was adored once too.
Come, knights, thus to bed. Thou hast need send for more money.
I faith, if I cannot recover your niece, I'm a foul way out.
Send for more money, knight. Thou hast not had her by the end. Call me cut.
And I do not, never trust me. Take it as you will.
Come, come. 'Tis too late to go to bed now. I'll go burn some sack. Come, knights, come, knights.
Give me some music. Now, good morrow, friends. No, good Cesario, for that piece of song, that old and antique song we had last night. We thought it did relieve my passion much, more than recollect the terms of these most brisk and giddy-paced times. Come, but one verse.
He is not here, so please your lordship, that which should sing it.
Who was it?
Fessy the jester, my lord, a fool in which Lady Olivia's father took much delight in. He is about the house.
Seek him out and put it in the while. Come hither, boy. If ever thou shalt love in the sweet pangs of it, remember me, for such I am, as all true lovers are, unstaid and skittish in all emotions else, save in the constant image of the creature that is beloved. How dost thou like this tune?
It gives a very echo to the seat where love is throned.
Thou dost speak masterly. My life upon it, young though thou art, thine eye hath stayed upon some favor that it loves, hath it not, boy?
A little, by your favor.
What kind of woman is it?
Of your complexion, my lord.
She is not worth thee then, with years and faith.
About 4 years, my lord.
Too old, by heaven. Let still the woman take an elder than herself. So wears she to him, so sways she in her love in her husband's heart. For, boy, however we do praise ourselves, our fancies are more giddy and unfirm, or longing, wavering, sooner lost and worn than women's are.
I think it's so, my lord.
Then let thy love be younger than thyself, for thy affection cannot hold a bent. For women are as roses, whose fair flower being once displayed, doth fall that very hour.
And so they are. Alas, that they are so, to die even when they to perfection grow.
Oh, fellow, come. For that song we had last night, mark it, Cesario. It is old and plain. The spinsters and the knitters in the sun, free maids that thread with bones do use to chant it. It is silly soothe and dallies with the innocence of love, like the old age.
Are you ready, sir?
Aye, prithee, sing.
Come away, death, and in sad cypress, let me be laid. Fly away, breath, I am slain by a fair, cruel maid. My shroud of white, so go with you. Oh, prepare it, my part of death, no one so true did share it. Not a flower so sweet on my black coffin should there be a strong, not a friend to greet my poor corpse and my bones. A thousand sighs to say, lay me where my sad true lover will never find my grave.
For thy pains,
Oh, no pain, sir. I take pleasure in singing, sir.
I'll pay thy pleasure then.
Truly, sir. And pleasure will be paid one time or another.
Give me now leave to leave thee.
Now the melancholy gods protect thee, and the tailor give thy a doublet of changeable taffeta. For my mind is very old. I would have men of such constancy put to sea, whose intent is everywhere and business everything. Fare thee well.
Let all the rest give place. Once more, Cesario, get thee to yon same sovereign cruelty. Tell her my love, more noble than the world, prizes not the quantity of dirty lands that part fortune hath bestowed upon her. Tell her I hold as giddily as fortune, but 'tis that miracle and queen of gems that nature pranks her and attracts my soul.
But if she cannot love you, sir.
I cannot be so answered.
Sooth, but you must. Say that some lady, as perhaps there is, hath for your love as great a pang of heart as you have for Olivia. You cannot love her. You tell her so. Must she not then be answered?
There is no woman's sighs can bind so strong a passion as love doth give my heart. No woman's heart, so big to hold so much. They lack retention. Alas, their love may be called appetite. No motion of the liver but the palate, that suffer, surfeit, clement, and revolt. But mine is all as hungry as the sea, and can digest as much. Make no compare between that love a woman can bear me and that I owe Olivia.
Aye, but I know.
What dost thou know?
Too well what love women to men may owe. In faith they are as true of heart as we. My father had a daughter. Loved a man, as it might be. Perhaps, were I a woman, I should your lordship.
And what's her history?
A blank, my lord. She never told of her love, but let concealment, like a worm in the bud, feed on her damask cheek. With a green and yellow melancholy, she pined in thought. She sat like patience on a monument, smiling at grief. Was this not love indeed? We men may say more, swear more, but our shows are more than will, for we prove much in our vows, but little in our love.
But died thy sister of her love, my boy?
I am all the daughters of my father's house, and all the brothers, too, and yet I know not. Sir, shall I to this lady?
Aye, that's the theme. To her in haste, give her this jewel. Tell her my love can give no place and bide no deny.
Come thy way, Signor Fabian.
Nay, I'll come if I lose a scruple of the sport lemon be boiled to death with melancholy.
Must thou not be glad to have the niggardly, rascally sheep biter come by some notable shame?
I would exult, man, you know he brought me out to owe favor with my lady about a bear baiting here.
To anger him, we'll have the bear again, and we'll fool him black and blue, shall we not, Sir Andrew?
And we do not get his pity of our lives.
Here comes the little villain. How now, my medal of India?
Get you three into the box room. Malvolio's coming down this walk. He's been yawned in the sun, practicing behavior to his own shadow this half hour. Observe him for the love of mockery, for I know this letter will make a contemplative idiot of him. Ah, close in the name of jesting. Lie thou there, for here comes a trout that must be caught with tickling.
'Tis but fortune. All is fortune. Maria once told me she did affect me, and I've heard herself come thus near that, should she fancy, it should be one of my complexion. Besides, she uses me with more exalted respect than anyone that follows. What should I think on it?
Here's an overweening rogue.
Oh, peace! Contemplation makes a rare turkey cock of him, how he jets under his advanced plumes.
Slight I could so beat the rogue.
Please, I say.
To be Count Malvolio.
Ha! Rogue!
Pistol him! Pistol him!
Peace, peace!
There is example for it. The Lady of Strachey married the Yeoman of the Wardrobe.
Fie on him, Jezebel.
Oh, peace! Now he's deeply in. Look how imagination blows him.
Having been 3 months married to her, sitting in my state.
Oh, for a stone bullet hit him in the eye!
Calling my officers about me in my branched velvet gown. Having come from a daybed where I have left Olivia sleeping.
Fire and brimstone!
Oh, peace, peace!
And then to have the humor of state. And after a demure travel of regard, telling them I know my place, as I would they should do theirs, to ask for my kinsman Toby.
Bolts and shackles!
Peace, 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 now.
7 of my people with an obedient start make out for him. I frown the while, and perchance wind up my watch or play with my some rich jewel.
Shall we let this fellow live?
Though our silence be drawn from us with cards, yet peace.
Toby approaches. He curtsies to me. I extend my hand to him thus, quenching my familiar smile with an austere regard of control.
What?
Saying, Cousin Toby, my fortunes having cast me upon your niece, give me this prerogative of speech.
What?
Toby, you must amend your drunkenness.
Outscan!
Patience till we break the sinews of our plot.
Besides, you waste the treasure of your time with that foolish knight.
That's me, I warned you.
One Sir Andrew.
I knew it was I, for many do call me a A fool.
What employment have we here?
Now's the woodcock near the gin.
Oh, peace for the spirit of humorous intimacy reading aloud to him.
By my life, this is my lady's hand. These be her very C's, her U's, her T's, and she makes her great P's.
C's, U's, T's, and P's. Why those?
It is her hand, and wax. Soft, lucrous say with which she uses to seal. It is her hand, but to whom should it be?
This wins him liver and all.
Jove knows I love, but who? Lips do not move. No man must know. No man must know. What follows? The numbers altered. No man must know. Why, if this should be about thee, Malvolio.
Mary hang thee, Brock.
I may command where I adore, but silence like a lucrece knife. With bloodless stroke my heart doth gore. M-O-A-I doth sway my life.
A few should riddle.
Excellent wench, say I.
M-O-A-I doth sway my life? Nay, but let me see. Let me see.
What dish of poison has she dressed him?
And with what wing the sting of checks at it?
I may command where I adore. Why, she may command me. I serve her, she is my lady. There's no obstruction in this. It is evident in any formal capacity. In the end, what should one make of that alphabetical position? M-O-A-I.
Oh, I make of that. He is now in a cold scent.
If I can make that resemble something in me, softly. Malvolio, why, that begins my name.
Did not I say he would work it out? The cur is excellent at fault.
Yet, there is no consonancy in the sequel that suffers under probation. A should follow, but instead, O does.
And O shall end, I hope.
A will cudgel him and make him cry, oh.
And I comes behind.
Hey, and you had an I behind you. You might see more detraction at your heels than fortunes before you.
M-O-A-I. This simulation is not as the former, yet to crush it a little, it would bow to me, for every single one of these letters are in my name. Softly. Here follows prose. If this falls into thy hand, revolve. In my stars I am above thee, but be not afraid of greatness. For some are born great, some achieve greatness, and some have greatness thrust upon them. Thy fates open their hands for thee. Let thy blood and spirits embrace them, and to inure thyself to what thou art like to be. Cast thy humble slough and appear fresh. Be opposite with a kinsman, surly with servants. Let thy tongue tang with arguments of state. Put thyself into the trick of singularity. She thus advises thee who sighs for thee. Remember who commended thy yellow stockings, and wish to see thee ever cross-gartered. I say, remember, go to thou art made, if thou desirest to be so. If not, let me see thee a servant still. Ugh! And not worthy of touching fortune's fingers. She that would alter services with thee, the fortunate unhappy. Daylight and champion discovers not more. This is open. I will be proud. I will read politic authors. I will baffle Sir Toby. I will wash off gross acquaintance. I will be point devise the very man. I do not now fool myself to let imagination jade me, for every reason excites to this, that my lady loves me. For she commended my yellow stockings of late, and she praised my legs on being cross-gartered. And in this she manifests herself to my love, and with a kind of injunction she drives me to these habits of her liking. Jove, I thank thee, I am happy. I will be strange, stout, yellow-legged, and cross-gartered, even with the swiftness of putting on. O Jove and my stars, I bless thee. Here is yet a postscript. Thou canst not choose, but know who I am. If thou entertainst my love, let it appear in thy smiling. Thy smiles become thee well. Therefore in my presence still smile. Dear my sweet, I prithee. Jove! I thank thee. I will smile. I will do whatever thou wilt have me.
I will not leave my part of the sport for a pension of thousands to be paid from the Sophie.
I could marry the wench for this device.
Oh, so could I too.
Ask no other dowry with her, but such another jest.
Nor I neither.
Oh, here comes my noble goal catcher.
Wilt thou set thy foot on my neck?
Or on mine either.
Shall I play my freedom at trade tip and become thy bondslave?
I faith, or I either.
Nay, but say true, does it work upon him?
Like an aquavitae and a midwife.
Then, if you will mark his first approach before my lady, he will come in yellow stockings, and 'tis a color she abhors, and cross-gartered, a fashion she detests, and he'll smile upon her, which will now be so unsuitable to her disposition, being addicted to melancholy as she is, that it cannot but turn him into a notable contempt. Oh, if thou wilt see it, follow me.
To the gates of Tartar, my most excellent devil of wit!
I'll make one too.
crazy. So I thought that he could send us like a 1-minute recap of what happens in the first act so we all understand what's happening. Okay, so he let me know he's gonna send it to me on this. He told me he would send it to me with this letter. Okay, this is Viola. She is fresh off a shipwreck and thinks her twin brother Sebastian is dead. She has to find work in Illyria, so she goes to help Count Orsino, who she's in love with. However, she has to do that dressed as a man named Cesario. Orsino is super in love with Olivia, but she's mourning the death of her brother and doesn't love him back. He sends Cesario to go woo her, but it doesn't work out the way he planned. Olivia ends up in love with Cesario, not knowing he's actually a girl. Meanwhile, Mariah, Olivia's gentlewoman, Toby, Olivia's cousin, and Andrew and Fabian, Toby's friends, all start to plot against Malvolio, Olivia's super annoying servant. He is quite annoying. They write a letter from Olivia that makes Malvolio think she's in love with him. Meanwhile, Sebastian is actually alive, and he's got a pirate friend named Antonio. I'm sure we'll see more of them soon.
Music. Dost thou live by thy Tabor?
No, sir, I live by the church.
Art thou a churchman?
No such matter, sir. I live by the church, for I live at my house, and my house doth stand by the church.
So thou mayst say, a king lies by a beggar if the beggar dwell near him, or the church stands by thy Tabor if thy Tabor stand by the church.
You have said it, sir. To see this age, where a sentence is but a cheverel glove to a good wit, how quickly the wrong side may be turned outward.
Nay, that's certain. They that dally nicely with words may quickly make them wanton.
I would therefore my sister have no name.
Why, man?
Why, her name is a word, and to dally with that word could make my sister wanton.
Thy reason, man?
Troth, I can yield you none without words, and words are grown so false that I am loath to prove reason with them.
Art not thou the Lady Olivia's fool?
The Lady Olivia has no folly. No, she will keep no fool until she be married. You see, fools are to husbands as pilchers are to herrings. The husband is the bigger. No, I'm not Olivia's fool, but her corrupter of words.
I saw thee late at the Count Orsino's.
Foolery does walk the orb like the sun. It shines everywhere. I would be sorry, sir, but the fool must be as oft with your master as with my mistress. I think I saw your wisdom there.
Nay, and thou pass upon me. I'll no more with thee. Hold, here's expenses for thee.
By Jove, but his next commodity of hair may grow you a beard.
By my troth, I'll tell you, I am almost sick for one. Oh, I would not have it grow on my chin. Is that lady within?
Would not a pair of these have bread, sir?
Yes, being kept together and put to use.
I would play Lord Pandorus of Phrygia and bring a Cressida to this Troilus.
I understand you, sir. 'Tis well begged.
The matter is not great, sir. Begging but a beggar. Cressida was a beggar. My lady is within. I shall consider them whence you came, but who you are and what you would are out of my welcome. I would say element, but the word is overworn.
This fellow is wise enough to play the fool, and to do that well craves a kind of wit. He must observe their mood, on whom he jests, the quality of persons, and the time, and like the haggard, check at every feather that comes before his eye. This is a practice as full of labor as a wise man's art, for folly that he wisely shows is fit, while wise men, folly following, quite taint their wit.
Save you, gentlemen.
And you, sir.
Dieu vous garde, monsieur.
Et vous aussi, votre serviteur.
I hope, sir, you are, and I am yours.
Will you encounter the house? My niece is desirous you should enter if your trade be to her.
I am bound to your niece, sir. I mean, she is the list of my voyage.
Taste your legs, sir. Put them to motion.
My legs do better understand me, sir, than I understand what you mean by bidding me taste my legs.
I mean to go, sir, to enter.
I will answer you with gate and entrance. But we are prevented. Most excellent, accomplished lady, the heavens rain odors on you.
That youth's a rare courtier, reign odor as well.
My matter hath no voice but to your own most pregnant and vouchsafed ear.
Odors, pregnant, vouchsafed. I'll get them 3 already.
Let the garden door be shut and leave me to my hearing. Give me your hand, sir.
My duty, madam, and most humble service.
What is your name, sir?
Cesario is your servant's name, fair princess.
My servant, sir. 'Twas never merry world since lowly feigning was called compliment. Your servant to the Count Orsino, you.
And he is yours, and his needs must be yours. Your servant's servant is your servant, madam.
Oh, for him I think not on him, for his thoughts they were blanks rather than filled with me.
Madam, I come to whet your gentle thoughts on his behalf.
Oh, by your leave, I pray you, I bid you never speak of him again. But would you undertake another suit? I would rather hear that than to solicit music from the spears.
Dear lady.
Give me leave, beseech you. I did send, after your last enchantment you did here, a ring in chase of you. So did I abuse myself, my servant, and I fear me you. Under your hard construction must I sit to force that upon you in a shameful cunning which you knew none of yours. What might you think? Have I not set mine honor at the stake and invaded it with all the muzzled thoughts that tyrannous heart can think? To one of your receiving enough is shown. A cypress, not a bosom, hides my heart, so let me hear you speak.
I pity you.
That's a degree to love?
No, not a grise, for 'tis a vulgar proof that very oft we pity enemies.
Why, then methinks 'tis time to smile again. O world, how apt the poor are to be proud. If one should be prey, how much the better to fall before the wolf than the lion. Oh, how the clock upbraids me with the waste of time. Fear not, good youth, I will not have you. But when wit and youth is come to harvest, your wife is like to reap a proper man. There lies your way, due west.
Then westward ho. Grace and good disposition attend your ladyship. You'll nothing, madam, to my lord by me?
Stay! I prithee tell me what thou thinkst of me.
That you do think you are not what you are.
If I think so, I think the same of you.
Then think you right, I am not what I am.
I would you were as I would have you be.
Would it be better, madam, that I am? I wish it might, for now I am your fool.
Oh, what a deal of scorn looks beautiful in the anger and contempt of his lip. A murderous guilt shows not itself more soon than love that would seem hid. Love's night is noon. Cesario, by the roses of the spring, by maidenhood, honor, truth, and everything, I love thee so, that maugre all thy pride, nor wit nor reason can my passion hide. Do not extort these reasons from this clause, for that I woo, though therefore hast no cause. Rather reason thus than reason fetter. Love sought is good, but given unsought is better.
By innocence I swear, and by my youth, I have but one bosom, one heart, and one truth, and no woman has, nor never none shall be mistress of it, save I alone. So adieu, good madam. Nevermore will I my master's tears to you deplore.
Come again tomorrow, for thou mayst move that heart to now which abhors to like his love.
No faith! I will not stay a jot longer.
Reason, dear Venna, give thy reason.
You must needs yield your reason, Sir Andrew.
Mary, I saw your niece bestow more favors upon the Count's serving man than she ever bestowed upon me. I saw it in the orchard.
Did she see thee, the wild old boy? Tell me that.
As clear as I see you now.
This was a great argument of love in her towards you.
Slight! Will you make an ass of me?
I will prove it legitimate, sir, upon the oaths of judgment and reason.
We have been grand jurymen since before. Noah was a sailor.
She did show favor to the youth in your sight, only to exasperate you, to awake your dormouse valor, to put fire in your heart and brimstone in your liver. You should have then accosted her with some excellent jests, fire new from the mint. You should have banged the youth into dumbness. This was looked for at your hand, and this was balked. The double guilt of this opportunity you let time wash off. You are now sailing to the north of my lady's opinion, where you will hang like an icicle on a Dutchman's beard. Unless you do redeem it by some laudable attempt of either valor or policy.
And if be any way, it must be with valor, for policy I detest. I had as lief be a browness as a politician.
Why then, build me thy fortunes upon the basis of valor. Challenge me the council to fight with him, hurt him in 11 places. My niece shall take note of it, and assure thyself, there is no love broker in the world can more prevail in man's commendation with woman than reports of valor.
There is no way but this, Sir Andrew.
Will either of you bear me a challenge to him?
Go, write it in a martial hand, be cursed and brief. It is no matter how witty, so it be eloquent and full of invention. Taunt him with the license of ink. If thou vowest it home thrice, it shall not be amiss, and as many lies as will lie in thy sheet of paper, though be big enough for the bed of whale in England, set him down. Go, about it, though thou write with a goose pen, no matter, about it!
Where shall I find you?
Call thee the cubiculo, go!
This is a dear mannequin to you, Sir Toby.
I have been dear to him, lad, some 2,000 strong or so.
We shall have a rare letter from him, but you'll not deliver it.
Never trust me then, and by all means stir upon the youth to an answer. I doubt oxen and wain ropes can hail the two together. And for Andrew, if you were to be cut open and you find enough blood in his liver to clog the foot of a flea, I'll leave the rest of the anatomy.
And his opposite, the youth, bears in his visage no great presage of cruelty.
Look where the youngest run of 9 come.
If thou desirest the spleen and will laugh yourself in the stitches, follow me. Yon Malvolio's turn heathen, a very renegado. For no Christian that means to be saved by believing rightly can believe such impossible passages of grossness. He's in yellow stockings.
And cross-gartered.
Most villainously, like a pedant that keeps a school in the church. I have dodged him like his murder. He does obey every point of the letter I dropped to betray him. He smells his face into more lines in the new map with the augmentation of the Indies. Oh, you've never seen such a thing as 'tis. I must forbear myself from hurling things at him. I know my lady will strike him. If she do, he'll smile and take it to be a great favor.
Come, bring us where he is.
I would not by my will have troubled you, but since you seem to make pleasure of your pains, I will no longer chide you.
I could not stay behind you. My desire, sharper than filed steel, did spur me forth, and not all love to see you, though so much as might have drawn one to a longer voyage, but jealousy what might befall your travel being skillless in these parts, which to a stranger, unguided and unfriended, often prove rough and inhospitable, but my willing love, the rather of these arguments of fear, set me forth in your pursuit.
My good Antonio, no other answer can I make but thanks and ever thanks. And oft good turns are shuffled off with such uncurrent pay. But were my worth, as is my conscience, firm, trust you should find better dealing. So, what's to do? Shall we see the relics of this town?
Tomorrow, sir. Best first go see your lodging.
I'm not weary, and 'tis long tonight. Let us go satisfy our eyes with the memorials and things that renown this city.
Well, would you pardon me, sir? You see, I do not without danger walk these streets, for once in a sea fight against the Count and his galleys, I did some service of such note indeed that were I taken here, it would scarce be answered.
Like you slew a great number of his people?
No. The offense was not of such a bloody nature. Alibi, the quality of the time and quarrel might well have given us bloody argument. It might have since been answered in repaying what we took from them, which, for traffic's sake, most of our city did. Only myself stood out that right lapsed here, it shall scarce be answered.
They do not then walk too open.
It doth not fit me. Hold, sir. My purse. In the south suburbs, at the Elephant is the best to lodge. I will bespeak our diet whilst you beguile the time and feed your knowledge with the viewing of the town, and there you shall have me.
Why buy your purse?
Say your eye haply fall upon some toy you wish to purchase, and your store, sir, I do not believe is for idle markets.
I'll be your purse bearer and leave you for an hour.
To an elephant.
I do remember.
Oh, I have sent after him. He says he'll come. Oh, how shall I feast him? What bestow of him? For youth is bought more oft than begged or borrowed. I speak too loud. Where is Malvolio? He is sad and civil and suits well for a servant of my fortunes. Where is he?
He's coming, madam, but in a very strange manner. He is sure possessed, madam.
Why, what's the matter? Does he rave?
No, he does nothing but smile. Your ladyship were best to have some guard about you should he come. He is sure tainted in his wits.
Well, go call him hither. I am as mad as he, if mad and merry madness equal be. How now, Malvolio?
Sweet lady, ho-ho.
Smilest thou? I sent for thee upon a sad occasion.
Sad, lady? I could be sad. This does make some obstruction in the legs, this cross-gartering, but what of it? If it pleases the eye of one, it is with me as the very true sonnet is. Please one and please all.
Why, how dost thou, man? What's the matter with you?
Not black in my mind, though yellow in my legs. It did come to his hands, and commands shall be executed. I think we do know the sweet Roman hand.
Wilt thou go to bed, Malvolio?
To bed? Aye, sweetheart, I'll come to thee.
God comfort thee! Why dost thou smile so and kiss thy hand so oft?
How do you, Malvolio?
At your request, yes, nightingales answer daws.
Why appear you with such ridiculous boldness before my lady?
Be not afraid of greatness. 'Twas well writ.
What meanest thou by that?
Some are born great.
Huh?
Some achieve greatness.
What sayest thou?
Some have greatness thrust upon them.
Heaven restore thee!
Remember who commended thy yellow stockings.
My yellow stockings?
Wish to see thee ever cross-gartered?
Cross-gartered?
Go to, thou art made, if thou desirest to be so.
Am I made?
If not, let me see thee a steward still.
Why, this is very midsummer madness!
Madam, the young gentleman of the Count Orsino's returned. I can hardly entreat him back. He attends your ladyship's pleasure.
I'll come to him. Good Maria, let this fellow be looked to. Where's my cousin Toby? Let some of my people have special care of him. I would not have him miscarry for half my dowry.
Oh, no worse man than Sir Toby to come near me now. This concurs directly with the letter. She sends him to me on purpose so that I may appear stubborn to him, for she incites me to that in the letter. Cast thy humble slough, says she, be opposite with a kinsman, surly with servants, let thy tongue tang with arguments of state, put thyself into the trick of singularity, and consequently sets down the manner how, as a reverent carriage, a slow tongue, a sad face, all in the habit of some sir of note. And when she went away just now, let this fellow be looked to. Fellow, not Malvolio, nor after my degree, but fellow. Why, everything adheres together, that no dram of a scruple, no scruple of a scruple, no obstacle, no incredulous or unsafe circumstance. Nothing that can be can come between me and the full prospect of my hopes. Well, Jove, not I is the doer of this, and he is to be thanked.
Oh, which way is he in the name of sanctity? If all devils of hell be drawn in little, and Legion himself speaks to him, speak to him!
Here he is, here he is! House with you, man, house with you, sir.
Go off, I discard you. Let me enjoy my private. Go off.
Lo, how hollow the fiend speaks within him. Did not I tell you, Sir Toby, my lady, praise you, take care of him.
Does she so?
Go to. Peace. We must deal gently with him. Let me alone. How do you, Malvolio? How's it with you? What's made to find the devil consider he's an enemy to mankind?
Do you know what you say?
Lie you and speak ill of the devil, how he takes it at heart. Pray he be not bewitched.
Carry his water to the wise woman.
Marry, and it shall be done tomorrow. My lady will not give it up for more than I shall say.
How now, mistress?
Oh, Lord!
Thee, hold thy peace, this is not the way. Do you not see you move him? Let me alone.
No way but gentleness. The fiend is rough, and will not be roughly used.
Why? How now, my bawcock? How dost thee chuck?
Sir!
I bid thee come with me. What, man? To suffer gravity to play a cherry pick with Satan? Hang him, foul collier!
Get him to say his prayers, good Sir Toby. Get him to pray.
Oh, my prayers, minx.
Oh, no, I warned you, he will not hear of godliness.
Go hang yourselves all. You are idle, shallow beings, and I am not of your element. You shall know more hereafter.
Is it possible?
If this were played upon a stage now, I could condemn it as an improbable fiction.
This very genius hath taken the infection of the device, man.
Nay, pursue unless it take air and taint.
Why, we shall make him mad indeed.
The house will be all the quieter.
Come, we'll have him in a dark room and bound. My niece is already in the belief that he is mad, so we may carry it thus, for our pleasure and his penance, till our very pastime, tired, out of breath, prompt us have mercy on him, at which time we will bring the device to the bar and crown thee for a finder of madmen. But see!
More matter for May morning.
Here's the challenge. Read it. I warrant there's vinegar and pepper in it.
So saucy?
Aye, is it? I warrant him. Do but read.
Yet, youth, whatsoever thou art but a scurvy fellow.
Good and bad.
Wonder not, nor mind not in thy mind why I do call thee so, for I will show thee no reason for it.
A good note that keeps you from the blow of the law.
Thou comest to the Lady Olivia. In my sight she uses thee kindly, but thou liest in thy throat. That is not the matter I challenge thee for.
Very brief, and to exceeding good sense, less.
I will waylay thee going home, if it be thy chance to kill me.
Good.
Thou killest me like a rogue and a villain.
Still, you keep on the windy side of the law. Good.
Fare thee well, and God have mercy upon one of our souls. He may have mercy upon mine, but my hope is better, and so look to thyself. Thy friend, as thou usest him in thy sworn enemy, Andrew Aguichi. If this letter move him not, his lights cannot, I'll give it him.
Thou might have very fit occasion for it. He is now in some commerce with my lady, and will by and by depart.
Go, Sir Andrew, scout me form at the court of the orchard of thy bomb. Bailey, so soon as ever thou seest him, draw. And as thou drawest, swear horrible, for it comes to pass oft that a terrible oath with a swaggering accent, sharply twanged off, gives manhood more approbation than ever proof itself would have earned him. Away!
Nay, let me alone for swearing.
Now will not I deliver this letter, for the behavior of the young gentleman gives him out to be of good capacity in breeding. His employment between his lord and my niece confirms no less. Therefore, this letter, being so excellently ignorant, will bring no terror in the youth. You will find it comes from a clodpole. But, sir, I will deliver his challenge by word of mouth, set upon Aguichi a notable report of valor, and drive the gentleman, as I know this youth will aptly receive it, into a most hideous opinion of his rage, skill, fury, and impetuosity, that is so fright them both that he will kill one another with a look like cockatrices.
Oh, here he comes with your niece. Give them way till he take leave, and presently after.
I will mediate the while upon some horrid message for a challenge.
I've said too much unto a heart of stone, and laid mine honor to a cherry on it. There's something in me that reproves my fault, but such a headstrong, potent fault it is that it but mocks reproof.
With the same behavior that your passion bears goes all my master's griefs.
Here, wear this jewel for me. 'Tis my picture. Refuse it not, it hath no tongue to vex you. And I beseech you, come again tomorrow. What shall you ask of me that I
I can't deny that honor saved me upon asking give.
Nothing but this, your true love for my master.
How with mine honor may I give him that to which I have already given to you?
I will acquit you.
Come again tomorrow. Fare thee well. A fiend like thee may bear my soul to hell.
Gentlemen, God save thee.
And you, sir.
Whatever defense thou hast, betake thee to it. Of the nature the wrongs hast done him, I know not, but thy interceptor, full of despite, bloody as the hunter, attends thee at orchard end. Dismount thy talk, be there in thy preparation, for thy assailant is quick, skillful, and deadly.
You mistake, sir. I am sure no man hath any quarrel to me. My remembrance is very free and clear of any image of offense done to any man.
Find it otherwise, I assure you. Therefore, if you hold your life at any price, betake you to your guard. Your opposite having him with youth, strength, skill, and wrath can furnish man withal.
I pray you, sir, what is he?
He's a knight, dubbed with unhatched rapier and on carpet consideration, but he's a devil in private brawl. Souls from bodies hath he divorced 3, and he cannot be free, but by pangs of death and sepulchre. Hobnob is his word. Give it or take it.
I will return again to the house and desire some conduct with the lady. I am no fighter. I have heard of some kind of men who purposefully put quarrel onto others to taste their valor, but like this is a man of that quirk.
Sir, no. His indignation derives itself out of a very competent injury. Therefore, get you one and give him his desire. Back you shall not to the house unless you undertake with me, with which as my safety you might as well answer him. Therefore on, or strip your sword stark naked, for metal you must, that is certain, or forswear to wear iron about you.
This is as uncivil as strange. I beseech you, do me the courteous office as to know of the knight what my offense is to him. It is something of my negligence and nothing of my purpose.
I will do so. Signor Fabian, stay with this gentleman until my return.
Pray you, sir, what do you know of this matter?
I know that the knight is incensed against you, even to the mortal abridgment. But nothing of the circumstance more.
I beseech you, what manner of man is he?
Nothing of that wonderful promise, to read him by his form, as you are like to find him in the proof of his valor. He is, indeed, sir, the most bloody, skillful, and fatal opposite that you could possibly have found in any part of Illyria. Will you walk toward him? I will make your peace with him if I can.
I shall be much bound to you for it. I am one that had rather go with Sir Priest than Sir Knight. I care not who knows of my mettle.
Why, man, he's a very devil. I have not seen such a farrago. I had a pass with him, rapier, scabbard, and all, and he gives me such a stucking with such a mortal motion that it is inevitable. He pays you as surely as your feet hit the ground they step on. They say he has been fencer to the Sophie.
Oh, pox on it, I'll not meddle with him.
Aye, but he will not now be pacified. Fabian can scars hold him yonder.
Plague on it, and I thought he had been so valiant and so cunning in fence, I'd have seen him damned ere I'd have challenged him. Let him let the matter slip, and I'll give you my horse, Grey Capulet.
I'll make him the offer. Stand here, make a good show on it. It shall end without the perdition of souls. Mary, I'll ride your horse as well as I ride you. He's offering up his horse to settle the quarrel. I've convinced him the youth's a very devil.
He is as horribly conceited of him, and pants and looks pale, as if a bear were at his heels.
There's no remedy, sir. He will fight with you for his own sake. Mary, he has bethought him of his quarrel, and he finds it is not worth speaking of. Therefore, draw in supportance of his vow. He protests he will not hurt you.
Pray God defend me. A little thing might make me tell them how much I lack of a man.
Give ground if you see him furious.
Come, Sir Andrew. There's no remedy. He will have one bout with you. You cannot by the duello avoid it. But he has promised me, as a gentleman and a soldier, he will not hurt you. Come on, to it.
Oh, pray God he keep his oath.
I do assure you, 'tis against my will.
Grab your sword.
If this young man have offended you, I bear it for him. But if you have offended him, then I for him defy you.
You, sir, what are you?
One that for his love is willing to do much more than he has already boasted he will.
Nay, sir, if you be an undertaker, I am for you.
Oh, good Sir Toby, hold! Here come the officers!
Be with you anon.
Pray you, sir, put your sword up if you please.
Marry will I, sir. And for that I promise you, I'll be as good as my word. He'll bear you easily and reigns well.
This is the man! Do thy office. Antonio, I arrest thee at the suit of Count Orsino.
You do mistake me.
No, sir, no jot. I know your favor well, though now you have no sea cap on your head. Take him away. He knows I know him well.
This is what comes of seeking you. There is no remedy and I must answer it, but now out of my necessity I must ask you for my purse. Do not be amazed, be of comfort.
Come, sir, away.
I must ask you for that money.
What money, sir? For the fair kindness you have showed me here, in part being prompted by your present trouble, out of my low and late ability, I'll lend you something. My having is not much, but I'll make division of my present with you. Behold, there's half my coffer.
Please, do not tempt my misery. Could it be possible that my deserts toward you could lack persuasion? That it make me so unsound a man as to upbraid you by the kindnesses I have shown you?
I know of none, nor know I you by voice or any feature. I hate ingratitude more in a man than lying, vainness, babbling drunkenness, or any other such taint of vice whose strong corruption inhabits our frail blood.
Oh, heavens above.
Come, sir, I pray you.
Let me speak a little. This young man which you see here I snatched out of the jaws of death, relieved him with such sanctity of love that thereto in his image did I find most vulnerable worth that I did devote myself.
It's that to us, the time goes by, away.
Oh, but how vile an idol proves this, God. Thou hast, Sebastian, done good figure shame. There is none deformed in nature but the unkind. Virtue is beauty, but the beauteous are evil, empty trunks overflourished by the devil.
The man grows mad. Away with you. Come, sir.
Lead me on.
Methinks his words do from such passion fly that he believes himself. So do not I. Prove true, imagination, oh, prove true, that I, dear brother, be now taken for you.
Come hither, knights, come hither, Fabian. We'll whisper o'er a couplet or two of our sage saws.
He named Sebastian. I, my brother, know, yet living in my class. Even such and so in favor was my brother, and so he went still in this fashion, color, and ornament. For him I imitate. Oh, if it prove tempests are kind and salt waves fresh in love!
A very dishonest paltry boy, more coward than a hare. Dishonesty appears in abandoning his friend here out of necessity and denying him. And as for his cowardship, ask Fabian.
A coward? A most devout coward. Religious in it.
Slay. I'll after him again, and I'll beat him.
Do it! Cuff him soundly, but never draw thy sword.
And I do not.
Come, let's see the event.
I dare lay any money, 'twill be nothing yet.
Would you have me believe that I am not sent for you?
Go to. Thou art a foolish fellow. Let me be clear of thee.
Well held out in faith. No, I do not know you, nor was I sent to you by my lady to bid you come speak with her. Nor is your name Master Cesario, nor is this my nose. Nothing that is so is so.
I prithee, vent thy folly somewhere else. Thou knowest not me.
Vent my folly. He's heard the spoken of a great man and now applies it to a fool.
Vent my folly. I'm afraid this great lubber the world will prove a cockney. I prithee now, ungrit thy strangeness, and tell me what I shall vent to my lady, till I vent to her that thou art coming.
I prithee, foolish Greek, depart from me. There's money for thee. Tarry longer, and I shall give you worse payment.
By my troth, thou hast an open hand. Those wise men who give fools money earn themselves a good reward, after 14 years' purchase.
Now, sir, have I met you again? There's for you.
Huh? Why, there's for you, and there, and there. Hold, are all the people mad? Throw your dagger over the household.
I will tell this to my lady straight. I would not want to be in one of your coats for 2 pence.
Come on, sir, hold.
Nay, let him alone. I'll go another way with him. I'll have an action of battery placed against him. If there be any law in Illyria, though he struck me first, it's none the matter for that.
Let go thy hand.
Come, sir, I will not let you go. Come, my young soldier, you are both flesh. Put up your iron. Come on.
I will be free of thee. What wouldst thou now? If thou darest tempt me further, draw thy sword.
What? What? Nay, I must have an altitude this malpert blood from you.
Hold, Tommy! On thy life I charge thee, hold! Will it ever be thus, ungracious wretch, that for the mountains and barbarous caves where manners never were paged, out of my sight?
Oh, be not offended, dear Cesario.
Roadspeed, be gone!
I prithee, gentle friend, let thy fair wisdom, not thy passion sway thee in the uncivil and unjust extent against thy peace. Go with me to my house, and hear thou there how many fruitless pranks this ruffian hath botched up, that thou mayst smile at this. Thou shalt not choose but go, do not deny, beshrew his soul for me. He started one poor heart of mine in me.
What relish is in this? How runs the stream? Or I am mad, or else this is a dream. But fancy still my sense and lead thee steep, for if this is a dream, still let me sleep.
Nay, come, I prithee, wilt thou be ruled by me?
Madam, I will.
Oh, say so, and so be.
Nay, I prithee, put on this gown, and make him believe thou art Sir Topas the curate. Do it quickly, call Sir Toby the whilst.
I will put it on, and I will disassemble myself in it. I would I were the first to ever disassemble in such a gown. I am not tall enough to fit the function well, nor lean enough to be considered a good student, but to be a great scholar and a good housekeeper is to be an honest man and a careful man. The competitors enter.
Jove bless thee, Master Parson.
Bonus dies, Sir Toby. For as the old hermit at Prague, who never saw pen and ink, so wittily said to the niece of King Gorboduc, that is. Therefore, I, being Master Parson, am Master Parson. For what is that, but that, and is, but is?
To him, Sir Topus.
Who calls there?
Sir Topus, the curate, who comes to visit Malvolio, the lunatic.
Sir Topus. Good Sir Topus, go out to my lady and please.
Fly, thou dishonest Satan! How vexest thou? Speakest thou of nothing but ladies?
Well said, Master Parson.
Good Sir Topus, do not think I am mad. They have laid me here in hideous.
Ouch! Hyperbolic fiend. I call thee by the most modest terms, for I am one of those gentle ones that'll use even the devil himself with courtesy. You said that the house was dark.
As hell, Sir Topus.
Why, it hath bay windows, as transparent as barricadoes, and the clerestories towards the south-north are as lustrous and ebony. And yet, thou complainest of obstruction?
I am not mad, Sir Topus. I say to you, this house is dark.
Madman, thou arrest. I say there is no darkness but ignorance, in which thou art more lost than the Egyptians in their fog.
Well, I say this house is as dark as ignorance, though ignorance be as dark as hell. And I say never was man thus abused. I am as well in my wits as you are. Make the trial of it in any constant question.
What is the opinion of Pythagoras concerning wildfowl?
That the soul of our grand aunt might happily inhabit a bird.
And what thinkest thou of this opinion?
Well, I I think nobly of the soul, and in no way approve of his opinion.
Farewell! Remainest thou still in darkness until thou holds the opinion of Pythagoras, and fearest to kill a woodcock, lest thou dispossesses the soul of thy grandam. Fare thee well.
Sir Topus! Sir Topus!
My most exquisite Sir Topus!
Nay, I am for all waters.
Thou mightest have done this without thy beard and gown. He sees you not.
To him in thine own voice, and bring me word how thou findest him. I would we were well rid of this knavery. If he may be conveniently delivered, I would he were, for I am now so far in offence with my niece that I cannot with any safety pursue this sport to the upshot. Come by and by to my chamber.
Hey, Robin, jolly Robin, tell me how thy lady does.
Fool.
My lady is unkind, pretty, alas, why is she so?
Fool, I say!
Who'll call us, huh?
Good fool, as ever thou wilt deserve at my hand. Give me a candle and some ink and paper. As I am a gentleman, I will live to be thankful to thee for it.
Master Malvolio?
Aye, good fool.
Why, how you fell beside your 5 wits.
I am not mad, fool. I am as well in my wits as thou art.
Well, as well, then thou art mad indeed if you are no better in your wits than a fool.
Fool, never was man so notoriously wronged. They have here propertied me, kept me in darkness, send ministers to me, asses.
Watch your tongue. The minister is here.
Malvolio, Malvolio, in heaven, and which restore thy fame, Bibble Babble!
Sir Topus!
Speak no words with him, good fellow. Who I, sir, not I, sir. God buy you, good Sir Topus.
Marry, amen.
I will, sir, I will.
Fool, a fool, I say.
Patience, I am shent for speaking with you.
Good fool. Some light, paper, ink. It shall advantage thee more than ever the bearing of letter did.
I will get you some. But tell me not this indeed, are you mad?
By this hand I am not. I tell thee true.
Nay, I will never believe a madman until I see his brains. I'll fetch thee light, paper, and ink.
Fool, I'll requite it in the highest degree. I pray thee be gone.
I am a god, sir, and an arm, sir, I will sustain. And farewell.
Oh.
This is the air, and that is the glorious sun. And the pearl she gave me, I feel it and see it, and though 'tis wonder that enwraps me thus, yet 'tis not madness. Where's Antonio then? I could not find him at the Elephant, yet there he was. And though I found this credit that he did range the town to seek me out, his counsel now might do me golden service. For though my soul disputes well with my sense that this may be some error, but no madness, yet doth this accident and flood of fortune so far exceed all instance, all discourse, I am ready to distrust mine eyes and wrangle with my reason that persuades me, for no other sense but that I am mad, or else the lady's mad. But if 'twere so, she could not sway her house, command her followers, take and give back affairs of such dispatch, with such a smooth, discreet, and stable bearing, as I perceive she does. There's something in it that is deceivable, but here the lady comes.
Blame not this haste of mine. If you mean well, go with me and with this holy man into the chantry by. There, underneath that consecrated roof, plight me the full assurance of your faith, so that my most jealous and too doubtful soul may live at peace. He shall conceal it, and whilst you are willing, it shall come to know what time our celebration keep according to my birth. What do you say?
I'll follow this good man and go with you, and having sworn truth ever will be true.
Oh, then lead the way, good Father, and heaven so shine that they may fairly note this act of mine.
Now as thou lovest me, let me see this letter. Good Master Fabian, pray me one last request. Anything.
Do not desire to see this letter.
This is to give a dog, and in recompense desire my dog again.
Belong thee to the Lady Olivia, friends?
Aye, sir, we are some of her trappings.
I know thee well. How dost thou, my good fellow?
Truly, sir, the better for my foes and the worse for my friends.
Just the contrary, the better for thy friends.
No, sir, the worse.
How can that be?
My friends praise me and make an ass of me, where my foes tell me plainly, I am an ass. Therefore, for my foes I better myself, and for my friends, I'm abused. So conclusions be as kisses, then your 4 affirmatives make 2 positives, and I the better for my foes and the worse for my friends.
Why, this is excellent.
No, sir, though it pleases you to be one of my friends.
Thou shalt not be worse for me. There's gold.
Why, that would be double dealing, sir. Could you make it another?
You give me ill counsel.
For once, sir, put your grace in your pocket and let your flesh and blood obey it.
Well, I will be so much a sinner to be a double dealer. There's another.
Primo secundo tertio. The old saying is the third pays for it all. The triplex is a good tripping measure, and the bells of St. Bennet may put you in mind. 1, 2, 3.
You can fool no more money out of me at this throw. If you will let your lady know that I'm here to speak with her and bring her along with you, it may awaken my bounty further.
A lullaby to your bounty, sir. I go now, but I wouldn't have you think that my desire of having is the sin of covetousness. Though, as you say, let your bounty sleep. I will wake it anon.
Here comes the man, sir, that did rescue me.
That face of his I do remember well. That's when I saw at last it was besmeared black as Vulcan in the smoke of war. A bobbling vessel was he captain of, for shallow draughts and Vulcan prizable, with such scateful grapple did he make with the most noble bottom of our fleet. The very envy and tongue of loss cried fame and honor upon him. What's the matter?
Orsino, this is that Antonio that took the Phoenix and her fraught from Candy. And it is he that did the tiger board when your young nephew Titus lost his leg. Here, in the streets, desperate of shame and state, in private rabble did we apprehend him.
He did me kindness, sir, drew on my side, but in conclusion put strange speech upon me. I know not what 'twas but distraction.
Pirate, thou saltwater thief, what foolish boldness has brought thee to their mercies, whom, in terms so bloody and so dear, hast made thine enemies?
Orsino, noble sir, be thankful I shake off these names which you give me. Antonio was never a thief or a pirate, although, I confess, on base and ground enough, Orsino's enemy. I was brought hither by a witchcraft, that most ungrateful boy there by her side. Out of the sea's rude and wrathful mouth did I redeem him. I gave him his life, and thereto did I add my love, without retention or restriction. I drew to defend him when he was beset in his false cunning, and not wanting to partake with me in my dangers, but it somehow taught him to face me out of his acquaintance. Grew 20 years, removed thing. While one would wink, denied me mine own purse, which I had recommended into his use not 30 minutes before.
How can this be?
When came he to this town?
Today, sir. For the past 3 months, without a minute's interim, day and night have we spent in each other's company.
Here comes the Countess. Now heaven walks on earth. But for thee, fellow, thy words are madness. 3 months this youth has tended upon me. But more of that anon. Take him aside.
What would my lord that he may not have, wherein Olivia may seem serviceable? Cesario, you do not keep promise with me.
Madam.
Gracious Olivia.
What do you say, Cesario? Good, my lord.
My lord would speak. My duty hushes me.
If it be aught to the old tune, it is as fat and fulsome to mine ear as howling after music.
Still so cruel.
Still so constant, lord.
What to perverseness? You uncivil lady, to whose in great and unauspicious altars my soul the faithfulest offerings of devotion ever tendered. What shall I do?
Even what it so please, my lord, that shall become him.
Why should I not? Had I the heart to do it, like to the Egyptian thief at point of death, kill what I love? The savage jealousy that sometimes savors nobly. But hear me this, since you non-regardants cast my faith, and that I partly know the instrument that screws me from my true place in your favor, live you the marble-breasted tyrant still? But this, your minion, whom I know you love, and whom I, by heaven, Tender dearly, him will I tear out of thine cruel eye where he sits crowned in his master's spite. Come, boy, with me. My thoughts are ripe with mischief. I'll sacrifice a lamb that I do love to spite the raven's heart within the dove.
And I, most jocund, apt, and willingly to do you rest, 1,000 deaths would die.
Where goes Cesario?
After him I love more than I love these eyes, more than my life, more by all Moors than e'er I shall love wife. If I do feign, you witnesses above, punish my life for tainting of my love.
I be detested, how I am beguiled!
Who does beguile you? Who does do you wrong?
Has it been so long? Hast thou forgotten? Call forth the Holy Father.
Come, away.
Whither, my lord? Cesario, husband, stay!
Husband!
I, husband, can he that deny?
Her husband, Sirrah?
No, my lord, not I.
Alas, it is the baseness of thy fear that makes thee strangle thy propriety. Oh, fear not, Cesario. Take up thy fortunes. Be what thou knowest thou art, and then thou art as great as thou fearest. Oh, welcome, Father. Father, I must charge thee by thy reverence here to unfold, though lately we intended to keep in darkness what occasion has revealed before 'tis ripe. What thou dost know hath newly passed between this youth and me.
A contract of eternal bond of love, confirmed by the mutual joinder of your hands, attested by the holy close of lips, strengthened by interchangement of your rings, and the ceremony of this compact sealed in my function by my testimony, since when my watch hath told me I traveled but 2 hours toward my grave.
O thou dissembling cub! What wilt thou be when time hath sown the gristle upon thy case? Or will not else thy craft be thine, quickly overgrow? Farewell and take her, but direct thy feet where thou and I henceforth may never meet.
My lord, I do protest!
Do not swear! Hold little faith, though thou hast too much fear.
For the love of God, a surgeon, send one presently to Sir Toby Bell.
Why, what's the matter?
Oh, he has broke my head across, and he's given Sir Toby a bloody coxcomb to pray God your help. I had rather than 40 pound I were at home.
Oh, who has done this, Sir Andrew?
The Count's gentleman, one Cesario. We took him to be a coward, but really he's the devil incarnate.
My gentleman, Cesario?
Odds lifelings! There he is. You have broke my head across for nothing. And that I did, I was set on to do it by Sir Toby.
Why do you speak to me? I never hurt you. You drew your sword upon me without cause, but I bespake you fair and hurt you not.
If a bloody coxcomb be a hurt, then you've hurt me. I think you said nothing by a bloody coxcomb. Here comes Sir Toby, halting. You'll hear more, but if he had not been in drink, he would have tickled you other gates than he had.
How now, gentlemen? How is it with you?
That's all one. It's hurt me, and that's the end on it. Sought, deceiving surgeon sought.
Sir Toby, an hour agone, his eyes were set at 8 this morning.
He's a rogue and a passing measures Palvin. I hate the drunken rogue.
Oh, away with him. Who hath made this havoc with them?
I'll help you, since we'll be dressed together.
Will you help an asshead, a coxcomb, and a knave? A thin-faced knave, go!
Oh, get him to bed and let his hurt be looked to.
I am sorry, madam. I have hurt your kinsman. But had it been the brother of my blood, I would have done no less, but with wit and safety. You throw a strange regard upon me, by which I do perceive I have offended you. Pardon me, sweet one, if not even for the vows we made each other but so late ago.
One face, one voice, one habit in 2 persons. A natural perspective that is and is not.
Antonio! Oh, my dear Antonio, how the hours have racked and tortured me since I lost thee.
Sebastian, is that you?
Fearest thou that, Antonio?
Well, there are not more twin than these 2 creatures. 2 halves of an apple are not more identical. Which one of you, Sebastian?
Most wonderful.
I do not have a brother. Nor can there be a deity in my nature of being here and everywhere. I had a sister, whom the blind waves and surges hath devoured. Of charity, what kin are you to me? What countryman? What name? What parentage?
Of Messalene. Sebastian was my father, such a Sebastian was my brother, too. So went he suited to his watery tomb. If spirits can assume both form and suit, you come to fright us.
I am a spirit, but of that dimension grossly clad from which the womb I hath participated. Were you a woman, as the rest is even, I should let my tears fall upon thy cheek and cry thrice welcome, drowned Viola.
My father had a mole upon his brow,
As did mine.
and died that day when Viola from her birth had numbered 13 years.
How that record lives lively in my soul. My father finished his mortal act on the day that Viola was made 13 years.
If nothing left to make us happy both but my masculine usurped attire, do not embrace me until each circumstance of place, time, and fortune do cohere and jump that I am Viola. Which, to confirm, I'll bring you to a captain in this town, wherein lie my maiden weeds, by whose gentle help I was preserved to serve this noble count. All the occurrence of my fortune since then hath been between this lady and this lord.
So comes it, lady, you have been mistook. But nature, to her bias, drew in that you would have been contracted to a maid. And therein, by my life, you are not deceived, for you are betrothed to both a maid and a man.
Be not amazed. Right noble is his blood, if this be so, as yet the glass seem true. I shall have share in this most happy wreck. Boy, thou hast said to me 1,000 times, thou never shouldst loved woman like to me.
And all those sayings will I overswear, and all those swearings will I keep as true in soul as doth that glowing continent, that fire that severs day from night.
And give me thy hand, and let me see thee in thy woman's weeds.
The captain that did bring me first on shore hath my maiden's garments. He, under some action, is now with the suit of Malvolio, a gentleman and follower of my lady's.
He shall enlarge him. Fetch Malvolio hither. And yet, alas, I do remember me. They say, poor fool, he's much distract. Most extracting frenzy of mine own clearly banished his. How does he, sirrah?
Truly, madam, he holds Beelzebub at stave's end as well as a man in his case may do. Here's a letter writ to you. I should have delivered it today morning, but madman's pistols are no gospel, so it skills not when they are delivered.
Open it and read it.
And look to be well edified when the fool delivers the madman.
Oh, now art thou mad?
No, but I do read madness.
Prithee, read it by thy right wits.
So I do, but to read it by his right wits is to read it thus. So perpend, my princess, and lend ear.
Read it you, sirrah.
By the Lord, madame, you wrong me, and the world shall know it. Though you have put me into darkness, and given your drunken cousin rule over me, yet have I the benefit of my senses, as well as your ladyship. I have your own letter that induced me to the semblance I put on, with the which I doubt not but to do myself much right, or you much shame. Think of me as you please, I leave my duty a little unthought of, and speak out of my injury. The madly used Malvolio.
Oh, did he write this?
This savors not much of distraction.
Oh, see him delivered, Fabian. Fetch him hither. My lord, so please you these things for brought on, to think of me as well a sister as a wife. One day shall crown the alliance on it, so please you here at my house and at my proper cost.
Madam, I am most apt to embrace your offer. Your master quits you, and for your service done him, so far against your soft and tender breathing, so far beneath your sex, here is my hand. And since you've called me master for so long, from this time you shall be your master's mistress.
Oh, sister, you are she.
Is this the madman?
Oh, alas, it is the same. How now, Malvolio?
Lady, you have done me wrong. Notorious wrong.
Have I, Malvolio? No.
Lady, you have. Pray you peruse that letter. Write from it if you can, in hand or in phrase, or say 'tis not your seal, 'tis not your invention. You can say none of this. So granted then, in the modesty of honor, tell me, why have you given me such clear lights of favor? Bade me come smiling and cross-gartered to you, to frown upon Sir Toby and the lighter people, and acting upon this in obedient light of hope. Why have you suffered me to be imprisoned, kept in a dark house, and made the most notorious geck and goal that ever invention played on? Tell me why.
Alas, Malvolio, this is not my writing. Though I must confess, much like the character, but out of the question, 'tis Mariah's hand. And now I do bethink me. It was she who first told me that thou wast mad, and then cam'st smiling upon thee, and such presupposed forms upon thee in the letter. Oh, prithee, be content. This practice hath most shrewdly passed upon thee. But when we know the grounds and authors of it, thou shalt be both the judge and plaintiff of thine own cause.
Good madam, hear me speak, and let no quarrel nor no broad to come take the commission of this present hour, in which I had wondered at. In hope I shall not, most freely I confess, myself and Toby set this device against Malvolio here. Upon some stubborn and uncourteous parts we had conceived against him. Maria writ the letter at Sir Toby's great importance, in recompense whereof he had married her, how with a sportful malice it was followed, may rather pluck on laughter than revenge, if that the injuries be justly weighed that have on both sides passed.
Alas, how have they baffled thee?
Why, some are born great, some achieve greatness, and some have greatness thrown upon them. I did play one, too, in this. One, Sir Topus the curate. Or do you not remember? Why, fool, I'm not that, I swear! He associates with those who have no more brain than a stone. If you do not laugh at him in minister occasions, he is gagged. And thus, the whirligig of time has its revenges.
I'll be revenged on the whole pack of you! Ah!
Oh, he hath been most notoriously abused.
Pursue him and entreat him to a peace. He hath not told us of the captain yet. When this is known and golden time convents, the solemn combination of our dear souls shall be made. Meanwhile, sweet sister, we will not part from hence. Cesario, come, for so ye shall be while you are a man, but when in other habits you are seen, Cesario's mistress and his fancy's queen.